The G.O.A.T Spunk Fest. I don't think anybody's known that until this very moment, that if you listen really carefully, it doesn't even say the G.O.A.T podcast.
I didn't even realize that.
And you made it.
And I recorded it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
The G.O.A.T Spunk Fest.
Welcome to the G.O.A.T Spunk Fest, everybody.
Episode 13. Been spunking for 12 other episodes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't stop, won't stop.
The spunk's really rising to the top now. It's really frothing.
Oh, God. That's just...
It's really bubbling over the rim there.
That's crass. Dude, we have a wholesome audience, dude. No one wants to hear that.
You're the one that brought up...
I'm kidding, bro. We got a bunch of degenerates that watch this.
And apparently 11-year-olds.
Yeah, and a few, yeah. We have... Finland, there's a wide range of a fan base. I'm going to put it that way. And I haven't toned it down for anything.
You don't compromise your artistic vision.
I'm helping them grow up fast, if anything.
I think they're going to have to see this part of the world eventually anyway.
Mm-hmm. And what better way than through the safety of a podcast?
Through the G.O.A.T Spunk Fest.
Precisely, dude.
Is that another t-shirt?
As of right now, we have about 12 t-shirts on hold.
How many of them have been made?
0.
Okay.
0 of them. So I'm not even sure where to prioritize anymore.
Which one are we going to get made first?
Oh, man. I'd say it's a close one between Gustav for mayor or...
Jesus Don't Pay the Bills?
Jesus Don't Pay the Bills.
I feel like that's the money one, and not just because I came up with it.
Jesus Don't Pay the Bills got fantastic feedback last week.
I've had a few people come up to me and say it really resonated with them.
They adopted the motto.
Yeah, it just clicks. You know, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without a doubt.
Even out of context, it just sounds good.
See, I don't remember what I say on every episode. 90% of it goes right out my brain. And I guess I said something last week about beating cleft palate. I was totally unaware of, but somebody brought it up to me, and they loved it.
Yeah, you said you thought your way out of it.
Sometimes that's what innovative thinkers do, is they get stuff done.
People make excuses.
Anything that seems impossible, if you think a little, sometimes there's always an answer.
You put your mind to it, it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things you can do if you put your mind to it is beat facial deformities.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes, you can. It is a fact.
Look at this game right now. It's 35-6.
Yeah, football. I love football.
What do you like about it?
Nothing. I'm just kidding, dude.
You don't like it?
I don't really like football that much.
Really?
I like watch it. It's entertaining, I guess. It's just like numbing entertainment for me. I'm not invested at all.
It's pretty stupid, right?
But I like watching a car crash happen every once in a while.
Yeah,
between two heads.
You like seeing some brains get rattled?
I like a little CTE, a little side order.
In the afternoon, nice Sunday, watching men with irreparable brain damage.
Welcome to Savory Cafe, where you can get a skillet and 2 sides. What do you want? And I'm going to order CTE every time for both sides.
How is this still a sport? I don't get it. The evidence is there that half of these guys are going to kill themselves at some point or kill somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's still a sport. They still let them play.
They added a little extra padding in the helmets. It's all good now, I think.
I heard that actually made it worse. Just encourages more head-to-head clashes.
No.
I'm one of those people that believe if you take all the pads away, it'll just be a different game.
Like bare knuckle boxing?
Yeah.
Like how it's actually safer in a lot of ways?
Yeah. Well, you get fucked up still.
Well, I guess rugby would be the answer to your...
Right. And you don't see the same high impact collisions in rugby. It's more like grappling than it is like...
Yeah, more times than not.
Like full impact, just running into somebody.
Also, I don't think anybody can tell, though, when like an Aussie or a Kiwi has CTE. Because they're already a fucked up bunch.
That's the baseline.
The baseline is operating with CTE. If they're doing better than that, it's a plus. They're usually like running for some sort of political office at that point.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the difficulty with that. There's a lot of skewed research. I did my research on it, and that's what they
It
said.
sounds like you're well versed.
In a lot of things.
Did you cite your sources?
Never. Every paper that I wrote, if you went back, I wish I had a collection of all the papers I wrote in everything from grade school to college. It'd be gold.
How much did you hate writing papers?
I actually, toward the end, just didn't mind because I got decent at it. But, God, I'd be damned if I actually cited my sources. I made shit up all the time.
You made up your sources?
And the stuff I put in.
Okay.
But as long as it sounded pretty believable, I knew for a fact no one was going to check those sources.
Yeah, like the teacher has 200 papers to grade.
The odds were in my favor every time.
I didn't even think about it that way. It's like when I was in college, I was so scared, like, oh no, they're going to know I bullshitted this.
No.
It's
I
like,
played the odds.
Wait a second. This professor has over 200 papers to look at. You really think they're going to go through every single cited source?
And he's a human, dude, on top of just everything. Unless you get that rare professor that's just like loves being a professor and doesn't have a life outside of being a professor, you're fine.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you get that bell end of a fucking professor, just that real knob.
Copies and pastes every source into the search bar to see what comes up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, you hear that, 11-year-olds listening in Finland? Just bullshit your sources.
Don't cite them.
Don't cite them
for anything.
You're wasting time.
You are wasting valuable time.
You could be playing outside or making a TikTok video or whatever it is 11-year-olds do.
I've actually never used TikTok in my life.
Yeah, I've only seen videos.
Right.
It doesn't look like my cup of tea.
I'm not even sure how I'd go about doing it.
I actually think you can make some good TikTok videos.
Is that what I should do from now on? Should we post one that I make every week?
Yes.
All right. New segment.
It would be so obnoxious.
All right. I'm literally gonna download it as we fucking speak right now. TikTok. You just download it, right, on your phone?
I believe it's an app on your phone, yes.
All right. Well, I can't wait for this. What are we gonna call this segment?
I was about to say something stupid.
Good. That's probably what we should go with. Whatever TikTok. Make your that's all it says. It cuts off at D. Fingerprint analysis. Dude, done. Downloading. Simple as that.
Should we try making one right now while we're on the air?
I don't know. I need to dip my toes in first before I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Really releasing it to the world, because I just know how Vine went. And it didn't go swimmingly for me, so.
Well, Vine was actually a big hit, right? I mean, there was some. You did have a good body of work, or should I say, some of our friends had a good body of work.
Yeah,
with Vine.
And I didn't even charge them. The only thing I regret about the whole Vine thing is I didn't charge people for my work.
What do you mean? Like you wrote the piece for them and they acted
it was
out?
No, I did everything.
Oh,
I was the producer, the actor, everything.
Oh, it was posted on their account, and you pretty much were the mastermind?
Yeah, people were just taking what I was giving.
Oh, my God.
Dude, listen, if I copyrighted the story of Log Dick years ago, I'd be retired by now. And I wouldn't have to chase down my dickhead friends that listen to this podcast to subscribe.
Woodcocks.
And they know who they are. The most recent being Adam Fetter. Everybody follow him on my Instagram. If you love this podcast, go on my Instagram. Type in my followers, type in Adam Fetter. Find him, add him, and I think he's public.
And send pictures of dead animals in his DM.
Yeah, yep. Either send pictures of dead animals or pictures of your ass cheeks. Either one, I don't care, but flood him with them and send us the screenshots of you doing it.
Or if you're a real big fan, both at the same time.
Okay. Here's my challenge for everybody this week. If you send him either a picture of your ass cheeks or a dead animal or both, we're going to do a random drawing for a prize for next week. All right? So we'll find out who does it. So you got to do it by, after the release date of this, you'll have a week, 7 days.
We're going to promote the hell out of it when we release the episode.
You'll have 7 days to do it. If you send us a screenshot that you did it, we're going to enter you in a random raffle, and we'll announce the winner next episode. And you'll be given a random prize. You don't know what the prize is, but we don't even know what the prize is.
It's those cleats.
It's not those cleats. Those are mine. Those were a gift. Those are like really nice cleats.
And then there'll be a gift to somebody else.
No, fuck them, dude. I don't even care about my viewers that much. Maybe I'll give you a Barry Bonds bobblehead, dude. The GOAT himself, the juice god.
That's a pretty good prize.
It's half decent. We'll give you Barry Bonds, and we'll give you something else from the podcast, but you don't know what it is. Maybe like a handwritten letter.
Yes.
About how I feel about your viewership.
Or it'll be a dead animal or a picture of my ass cheeks.
Yeah. Or a gift card to like a strange place you don't want a gift card to.
Like Gary, Indiana.
Like Crate and Barrel.
Oh, gift card. I thought you said bus
Did
ticket.
you just have a stroke?
I did. I heard
Gary, Indiana.
I'm good. I'm back. I watched Dallas Buyers Club last night.
Jesus. Dude, I was speaking perfect English. I know I was. I wasn't stuttering or slurring or anything. I said, I will get you a gift card to somewhere you don't want a gift card to.
And then what
Gary,
did I say?
Indiana.
What did I say?
Gary, Indiana.
That's not a store.
It's not.
That's a town.
That's a location. I mean, to be fair, no one wants to go to Gary, Indiana, so I'll give you that. But maybe we get you a bus ticket also to Gary, Indiana on the Greyhound.
Dude, the dog distracted me. I wasn't paying attention.
Don't you dare blame that sweet dog. That's on you, dude.
All right.
You got to figure it out.
I'll take my knocks.
Ugh, jeez. Dude, what'd you do this weekend? I got fucking zapped off my face. I got cooked.
Wait. Are we moving on from the... Wait, don't we need to say what Adam's Instagram handle is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if people do a little bit of...
He's not going to like this at all, is he?
No. He might unsubscribe. But you know what, dude? That's how life goes. This should be a warning to anybody who doesn't subscribe, because if I have to hunt you down to get you to subscribe, you're fucking next victim, dude. I'll do this every week. I will finesse my way to as many subscribers as I want by brutally having other followers harass you.
What do you think the numbers are going to be relative to like dead animals to ass cheek photos? Like, which one do you think people will send more?
I'm hoping a lot more ass cheek photos than dead animals, but I'm not mad at either. Okay, yeah, his name is Adam_Fetter. Super simple. Fettr. Everybody knows how to spell Adam. If you don't, you're not fucking qualified for this contest as is.
Yeah, or life.
Let alone life. Yeah. You're behind the eight ball.
Fettr, is it?
Fetter.
Oh, ER, okay. All right, you had it there, folks, or you heard it there.
You heard
had
it
another
there.
stroke.
Yeah, dude.
I have CTE. But yeah, we're gonna promote the hell out of it when we drop this episode. Just to remind you, send a picture of a dead animal or your ass cheeks to Adam Fetter's Instagram DMs and screenshot it.
Send it to either myself or Tano, or preferably I've been doing poorly at this, but we do have an official Instagram page now for the GO podcast. So if you do follow that, send it there preferably, or follow that page and send it there.
3 places to send it.
Yeah. So yeah, if you can't figure out 1, how to spell his name, or 2, where to send it,
or 3, you don't know what a dead animal or ass cheeks are,
yeah, then we don't fucking want your business.
No.
We don't.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All
Even
right.
though I have a feeling there's going to be at least a few people. It's something. Yeah, I'm just ready to see what happens. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm just waiting to see how Adam reacts to this.
Well,
I think he'll like it.
it's like, good press is better than no press.
That's what I always say.
There you go. And he's a doctor, by the way. I never call him it out of disrespect, but he is Dr. Fetter now.
Really?
Yeah. So we're gonna take this doctor down.
What is he a doctor of?
Physical therapy.
Okay.
That's a doctorate now.
So he has an MD?
Yeah.
A PhD?
A PhD.
A FUD?
A PH dizzle, dude.
I don't have a PhD.
I got a PhD in getting fucking shit cocked on the weekend at the moment.
Yeah, you do.
I've been just on an off-season tyrant. That's what I've been.
You called me on the phone, and you just had that gravelly voice, where I know it was a long night out, and your immune system was probably compromised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit. We bounced back, though. Lots of coffee. Got us feeling right as rain. Some good old yard work. I'll tell you, there's nothing that gets you sober quicker than doing yard work after a rough night out, and that's exactly what I did. I had to blow leaves in my backyard for 2.5 hours.
Jesus. Did you get paid?
Nope. Mm-mm. That was just
pro bono.
That was the tax of living here.
Gotcha.
That was it.
That's harsh.
Mm-hmm. It's like that sometimes.
Builds character, though.
Yeah, it does. It does build character. Yeah, so that's about it. We went to, we were all over this weekend, dude. We went to too many places. We were everywhere. Drew Connor, shout out to the boy. He also got me these dope cleats.
The ones that we're giving away?
No, yeah, the ones we're not giving away. Yeah. Yeah, we went everywhere. We started at Richards. Have you ever been to Richards in Chicago?
Richard Kim? Yeah, I've been in a house a few
Don't
times.
talk to Richard Kim like that, dude. Have you ever been to Richards Bar?
No. First of all, I don't know how I feel about a bar that's just a name.
Exactly. You must go. It's in like the it's not Wesley. It's like right by Wesley, but I think it's like the Fulton whatever area, whatever they fucking call that district right there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it is the sickest fucking place ever.
Really?
It used to be mob run. See, you'll relate to this because you're fucking Italian.
Right.
So you'll just get this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It'll resonate real well.
Uh-huh.
So it used to be a mob run bar. I'm pretty sure it is still a mob run bar. It's attached to this old Italian restaurant. Been there forever. Used to be an openly like mob run establishment, both the restaurant and that, and they clean their money through the cash only bar, all that shit. It is one of the only places I think in the US in a major city you can still smoke in the bar. And when I mean you can, I mean like I don't think legally it's allowed, but just they don't shut it down because it's just been happening for so long and like everyone's just like fuck it. To set the mood, we were walking up to it after I parked the car. There was 2 undercover cops sitting 50 feet from the door in an unmarked car. And I was like, wow, this really sets the mood.
So shit goes down at Richards.
We walked in, it's super old, like everything's very nostalgic, throwback. They're playing like old black and whites on the TV. Everything is cash. It is a full cash bar. They sell packs of cigs in the bar.
What?
Yeah.
And then you could just pop them
and
open
then
and smoke
everybody
them
in
right
there is just fucking chiefing. Everyone's just punching darts, dude.
What's the clientele like?
All over the place. A lot of like kind of dirty biker, a lot of like young hipstery kids who just want to smoke somewhere and drink at the same time and say they did it. Yeah, it's all over the place, dude. But it is incredible.
And you still think it's mob run?
Oh, dude, if you see the guy behind the bar, the younger of the 2 guys, it's one super old Italian guy. Reminds me a lot of like what your grandpa used to look like. The grandpa that would do the Daffy Duck stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That one. Okay, first of all, for everybody who doesn't know, Tano's grandpa, I've maybe heard him speak. How many years have I known you now? What, we're 26. I met you when we were fucking
7th grade.
Yeah,
6th
dude.
grade,
What,
probably?
like 13, 14?
Yeah.
Well over 10 years. I've heard your grandpa maybe say 10 words in English.
I've heard him say 15.
The same 10 words. That's all I've heard. But more than that, I've heard him use the Daffy Duck thing he does, where like he'd just be mid-conversation, be talking or something like that, and he'd come up and he'd go.
I definitely got his genes for sure.
Dude.
I'm exactly like him, I think.
Legendary human.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the one guy behind the bar looks like him, and then the other guy behind the bar has super long, like jet black, greasy, slicked back hair, and he has these buggy kind of eyes that looks like he's killed somebody. He's got these big kind of bulgy eyes. It's like
He's got those Steve Buscemi eyes.
Dude, the place it fits everything you hear about it to a T when you walk in.
Yeah.
But must go. So we started the night there. Then
how have I never heard of this place?
I don't know, dude. I'm shocked honestly that it took me this long to go there. I had heard about it for quite some time, but I just never went.
It's blowing my mind that people just smoke cigarettes in there.
Oh, dude.
Nothing happens.
Oh, nothing. It's the wildest thing. Wildest thing.
The only other place you could do that is Gary, Indiana.
Where you can do anything. You can kiss your cousin in Gary, Indiana, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Among other things.
It gets worse?
Better.
Okay, better. I'm not sure which direction that's going, but all right. But yeah, so we started at Richards, chilled there for like one drink, then popped over to, where did we go? Dude, it's not good. I can't remember that already. But we went somewhere else in there. Oh, we went to Lottie's again. I've blacked at Lottie's twice probably in the last month.
Did I go to Lottie's with you?
Yeah. That was the first night when I busted my lip open when I first got home.
Oh,
when somebody
okay.
cut my beer glass, when they were banging my beer glass, and then I
Yes.
fucking drank out of it because I didn't know it was broke. my dumb ass.
And then I told everybody you had AIDS.
Yeah, thank you for that. After I harpooned myself in the lip with a beer bottle that was broken, that was nice. That was a good start back home. But anyways, then we went to Lottie's. Met up with some of Drew's friends, blah, blah, blah. Then from Lottie's, we went to Prism, where Drew's buddy was DJing. It went downhill. Rapid decline from there.
Was it fun, though?
Fun. Rapid decline from my health. VV fun. Very rapid decline.
This is what you sounded like when I called you.
Is that the next morning? I woke up on one of those obnoxiously large chairs. You know, that's like just a big half hoop. You know?
Yeah.
I woke up in one of those. And I had went to bed at 7 in the morning.
How was your spine?
I have spina bifida now.
Is spina bifida even affect your spine?
Scoliosis, that's what I meant.
I'm gonna Google spina bifida real quick.
I have grade 3 scoliosis.
I just want to know what spina bifida is.
I just remember spina bifida and cleft palate I learned about in the same commercial because it was like, if you've been affected with cleft palate or spina bifida.
Ew. Oh, it is a spine thing. A birth defect in which a developing baby's spinal cord fails to develop properly.
Oh.
So you would have already known about this.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that didn't just come on from this chair.
Right, we'll say it's scoliosis then.
Scoliosis, though, for sure. And, yeah. But after Prism, dude, like the night probably should have been done, realistically, after Prism. Everyone was good, you know? Like the night was good. It was fulfilled. But then we went to Underground. And then after Underground, we went somewhere else. Why? I don't know.
Do you remember where?
I don't know.
How is Underground, by the way?
I mean, it's cool. It's like, it's a real hyped up club.
Yeah, I've always been one of the losers that just waits in line in the rain, and I never get in.
See, luckily the whole night, because I was with Drew, he's a very well-connected human being in Chicago, so we didn't wait anywhere or anything. Yeah, we just kind of.
How is it inside? Like, what is it like? What's the vibe? Give me a review
of Underground.
Yeah.
Very dark. You go down like these like really, really obnoxiously long basement stairs like into the club. Super loud music, techno-y, rap, hip hop, all of that. A lot of tables, people that get like bottle service, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. It's like it's a very I'll be honest, there's nothing about it that's like, oh wow, Underground, sick. I think it's just more like the people that are there is what hypes it up more time, because I know a lot of like influential people go there.
A lot of rappers go there, I think.
Yeah, like there's big people there on certain nights. So yeah, we did that. Then we came home and then went to 7-Eleven for snacks at like 6 in the morning.
Wasn't there one more place you went to? Didn't you say like Liquor Box?
Oh, Liquor Box, yeah. We did go to Liquor Box.
Liquor Box is pretty cool.
See, dude, if you have a night where there's that many bars you went to that you have to name them, and I'm sober now and I can't remember, you know, that you went to too many bars.
Yeah.
Simple. I went to too many bars. Liquor Box, you know what the weird thing was? I was never like at a oh god, or like I don't remember like blacked out phase. I was pretty good the whole night, but I was just like, my body was not thrilled the next morning how I treated it.
Were you not hydrated?
And that was the problem too, is I was actually like fairly drinking like more water than usual when I go out, and I still just did not feel great. No amount of water was saving me, bro. I had to pay my dues to the devil. The devil was taking his cut.
The turnaround time though, like you got your shit together pretty quickly when you were the morning after though. Yeah,
I mean I had to. I just had shit to do. And it was like one of those days where it's like if I really paid it, if I paid my debt to the Dark Lord, my parents were going to be upset if I blew another full day after going out.
Did you do that last weekend?
I've done that a few weekends where I've absolutely pissed a day away. And I mean through and through, whole day fucking pissed it away.
Did you feel bad at all?
No. Didn't want to do it. I had to do it.
Right.
It was a survival technique.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I came home, busted out hella yard work. I blew the fuck out of those leaves with that fucking leaf blower, dude. And then I KO'd on the fucking recliner. That's when you hit me up. You called me. I didn't even answer.
I think I called you twice.
Yeah, I was out cold.
I said, "Are you alive?"
I was out cold and then lost my
silence.
You know what else amazes me? Is that how easily in certain recliners you can lose your phone.
Yeah.
I knew my phone was in there. I spent a good 15 minutes afterwards, still not like 100%. Even after that long ass nap, I was probably still at like 80% of a human.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find my phone. I'm talking, no exaggeration, 15 minutes while my dad just looked at me from the couch.
Disapprovingly.
Like, wow, this is my kin. And then my sister just reaches in and finds it right away. 2 seconds. It's like,
dude, sometimes I lose things when I just set them down somewhere and I forget where I set them down. You see it. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
I just set things down, don't remember where I set it down.
Between you putting things down and not knowing and your direction, your ability to tell direction, those might be your two biggest downfalls.
Yeah.
Like, if you're ever in a situation where, God forbid, both of those come into play, you're dead.
Where's north? I don't know.
Dude, the easiest way for us to remember north and south is 59. Runs north and south.
What about Lake Street?
Lake Street's east and west. Just use those two.
Okay, so
59 this way, north. 59 that way, south. Lake Street toward the city, east. Away from the city, west. Done.
That's why you would survive the apocalypse.
Uh-huh.
I would die within the first 30 minutes.
I'd survive the apocalypse. Dude, I'd be that guy. I'd eat someone's heart. I got it in me.
Oh, you're ready.
If that's what it came to, dude, I'd go straight for the heart.
I think there'll be some food. Like,
No.
I don't think you have to. You could find some Cheetos.
30 minutes into the apocalypse, I skip the phase where you raid the nearest grocery store. I eat someone's heart in the parking lot.
You eat some businessman's heart.
some guy who just a little chunky, little husky, couldn't get out of the fucking grocery store to his car fast enough, and I eat his heart like a baby seal. I club him like a baby seal, and I eat his heart.
Why his heart?
And his family has to watch. They're like, oh no, and they just run in the car. They're like, fuck it, dude, we're out.
That's savage.
Mm-hmm.
No rules anymore, right?
It's the apocalypse, right?
Would you wear that hat while you do it?
Oh yeah.
Is that your apocalypse hat?
This is my apocalypse hat, dude. One of the Inuit people.
What would be your long-term game plan if there was just an all-out apocalypse?
Eat as many hearts as I could.
I was talking more like shelter. Less about your diet.
Shelter?
Yeah.
I'd get somewhere near some fresh water. I'd commandeer someone's house.
What about that pond across the street from my house?
From your house? Or my house?
No, in my house.
Oh, yeah, behind those houses. I forgot that was even back there.
Yeah, that scummy pond.
I would drink my piss before I drank that water.
Pee straight in your mouth.
I'd piss up in like an arch and get a little on my chin. But that's how I'd survive before. If you drank that water in that pond, you'd immediately shit your pants.
I think you'd piss blood.
Something would happen. It'd be very, very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, your organs would shut down immediately.
So you'd get near some fresh water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've eaten probably 3 hearts by this time.
Yeah.
I've just commandeered somebody's house, ate their heart for sure, out of respect because I stole their house. I'm not gonna just kick them out.
I feel like you'd wear some sort of necklace made out of body parts.
No, dude, I'm not a psychopath.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry,
I would wear.
Got the wrong impression from eating hearts.
Yeah, no. Depending on the weather, if it's
dumb.
like summertime apocalypse where we start in the summer, I'm wearing no shirt.
It's the name of my new band.
Summertime apocalypse. I like that. That's tight, dude. That's the kind of music you play.
I just do Lana Del Rey covers, but like that.
Just rolling deep bass. Yeah. Just like that, dude.
Oh my god.
Low-key, I feel like that's the only kind of band I could sing in because I don't have a good voice. But I could do that. Yeah. Just fucking scream. I could do that for sure. Zero doubt in my mind I could thrive in that band setting.
You want to do it?
I say we get it started. You're actually musically inclined, so
yeah, I could
cover that side of it.
I could record the music and you could sing over it or scream over it.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do.
I'm in.
So. I want to cover rap songs though.
That's fine with me.
But with guitars and metal music.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Just like that, dude.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure there's a market for it.
Yeah.
There's a market for anything nowadays. If you can buy someone's bathwater, we could screamo rap songs.
You could buy somebody's bathwater. You could buy their saliva. What kind of world do we live in?
This is what I'm more confused about. It's not that I even judge people that do it. It's just, where do I get into the market of selling it?
Yeah, well, we're kind of unlucky because nobody wants to buy a 26-year-old man's bathwater.
Are you sure?
I think so. You know what I think? I think the kind of shoulders you'd be bumping selling your bathwater, I don't think that's the kind of clientele that you would want.
Paul the Perv?
Yeah.
This is Paul the Perv.
If you're a guy and you're doing that, you're there's probably a very specific clientele that wants that.
Put it this way, if I didn't ever have to have contact with the clientele, I'd do it.
You would?
Mm-hmm. I don't give a shit.
All right.
I don't care if a 47-year-old man with a family of 4 who's got this weird secret fetish he hides from the whole family buys my bathwater if I'm making money.
Yeah. So you could live with yourself if you did that?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep.
Got to grind, right?
Hustle's real, dude.
You're really expanding my mind right now. I'm thinking of all the possibilities.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if somebody, I'm sure one of our viewers is fucked up enough to know somebody for something.
Yeah.
If you've got the plug, dude, I will sell my bathwater tomorrow.
I have a lot of hair on my body.
Oh.
When I shave it, it makes a nice little pile. I was like, somebody wants this.
You've thought that to yourself?
I'd be like, somebody in the world would want to purchase this for something.
To make a wig?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nice puby wig.
Oh. Jesus. Christ almighty, dude. Ugh.
Do you know anybody?
That's shameful. No. I don't know anybody. Again, dude, I feel like those people, it's only a matter of time before I do end up knowing somebody, because I've told you this before. Everybody tells me too much. Everybody tells me everything. I don't want it.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is about me, what makes people think it's so approachable, but people tell me just their deepest fucking insecurities and secrets and shit like that, or like when they have something burdening them, it's like they feel like these shoulders are ready to carry it with them.
Who opens
I'm talking
up to you
strangers,
like this?
Dude. People I I don't want to air anybody out on here, but I'm talking people I've known, like met recently, only known for a few weeks, months. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is about me, dude. Maybe it's my face. But something about this face attracts fucking people. They think it's way too approachable.
Maybe you should be a therapist.
Wouldn't be a bad shot at this point.
And then you could sell your bathwater at night.
Wow. It might be a conflict of interest at that point.
That's so weird. Who's coming up to you and asking you?
Dude, we'll talk about this off air more, but yeah, dude, it's been a reoccurring theme. It's always been kind of a theme in my life that it's happened in general with people I know and stuff. They just felt very comfortable just dumping the load on my shoulders. Not the kind of way that Antonio Brown was doing it.
Right.
Just a verbal and emotional load, not an actual load. Do you know anything about this?
No.
Oh, you're lucky.
Nobody confides in me.
Yeah.
I look very unapproachable, I guess.
It's a burden, dude. I told you I'm gonna need an extra foot at the bottom of my coffin for the big box of secrets, dude.
You know what it is? I think it's because you're probably approachable, and you're easy to talk to.
I guess. I don't know.
Like I'm a very awkward person when I don't know people. But after I get to know them, I kind of. But I think you have mastered the art of kind of being approachable on the onset.
I guess I gotta quit doing that.
Yeah, you should learn less
like a
social
technique
skills
to deflect.
You should just be really weird around people.
Just do that when I first meet people, and then act like nothing happened,
or
and
when
then they have to think the whole time about that instead of telling me their secrets.
Or when they're talking, you just go, yeah.
Just practice my fucking screams. I like that. I think that would work.
I think you're just really approachable. People feel comfortable talking to you right away. I think that's what it is.
Probably.
They feel good. They feel good when they talk to you.
Well, I don't know, man. It's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot.
That's so this happens a lot, it sounds like.
It's quite a bit. It happened to me quite a bit in Finland, dude, which I was not ready for. I thought at least international waters would deflect, but it didn't.
Right.
It brought it on.
Now, what's the demographic? Is it men, women,
both? I'd say more dudes.
Okay.
But
that's kind of weird.
Yeah, which is even weirder because I guess it's more because I meet, obviously, just in general, an influx of more guys just through sports and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
But no, girls like girls as well. Yeah.
Girls I can understand.
Right.
Especially you start getting to know a girl, they,
Well, there was shit I find out too. It's like I find out stuff almost like on accident. Like I found out a lot in Finland, not supposed to find out, but somebody else aired out somebody else to me thinking I already knew. And I was like,
oh boy.
Daddy doesn't want to know this. Daddy wants to go to bed. It's 7 a.m. I go, I just want to go to bed. I just learned something I can't unlearn.
The room is spinning.
Goddamn room spinning. Yeah, so I also just thinking about it, saying goddamn room spinning just triggered in my head how bad if I got to pick my own accent what I want. I wish I had like an old like Eastern Tennessee accent.
That's a very
like
specific place.
Like a Smoky Mountain accent.
How would that sound?
Like Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards.
Do you think that was a good accent?
Oh, dude, if I had one that I was like, I wish I just normally talked like that. I think it'd be fucking awesome.
Let me hear some.
I don't have it, dude, but I wish I did.
Nazis.
Buongiorno.
That's my favorite part in the movie. Clearly knows they're not Italian.
Yeah.
What's your name? Colome. Really say it to me. Colome.
For you, it was probably worse because you know Italian, so
Yeah.
like it probably sounded that much worse to you.
It's funny. What a great movie.
Give us an Italian word of the week right now for all the viewers out there.
Cazzo.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Even I know that one. I knew you were going to say something that wasn't going to be appropriate.
Like, you want a real word?
Che cazzo fai?
What does that mean?
You know how I learned all my bad Italian is I blame your family, dude.
Yep.
Hung around your family too long.
Yep.
Ate one too many home-cooked meals over there.
And you're always going to hear it because they're loud as fuck.
Always, dude.
Italians don't fly under the radar. I'm probably the quietest person in my family.
100%. It's between you or Teo.
But we all have that bubbling rage.
Does Teo have that too?
He does.
Really?
We all do.
I don't see him enough to really know. If there's one human that interests the fuck out of me at the current moment, it's Teo, dude. I would love to know what the fuck that kid's like in public. Like with his friends and stuff.
I see a lot of myself in him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you shaped him quite a bit growing up. We all unfortunately did.
With Mexican baked goods.
The tortilla slap heard around the nation, dude. I'm not even going to give context to that. I'm just going to let that ride.
Leave it at that.
I'm letting it ride. Yeah.
I think that's the name of the episode.
Yeah, I like that.
That or puby wig.
There's something about the word pube. Any form of it. Pubic. Puberty. Pube.
It's just so
puby.
juvenile.
It is. It'll never not be funny to me.
I always hear it said in Cartman's voice.
Yeah.
Pubes.
It'll never not be funny. I don't care. I'm not even going to try and fight it. Makes me laugh every time. Without fail.
Pubes will always be funny and farts will always be funny.
Dude, I don't know how I survived any sex ed class growing up. I don't know. I cried laughing, dude. You know what the worst part? Not even sex ed. It was words in general, and you know what I'm gonna say right now.
Are we going back to the library right now?
In high school, junior year, when we had that very serious book talk.
Yep.
It was like that lady came in from God knows what publication. You remember that?
Yep.
She came in, and I remember this was getting hyped for like the whole week. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna meet this lady. She's like an award-winning, like blah blah blah, and she's gonna tell us some books that you guys should be reading at your age, and this and that and the other." Because half our high school couldn't read, but then we go in there. She's giving the most serious talk ever about this book. I remember the name of the book. That's how much this fucking story scarred me.
What was the name of it?
Look Me in My Eye.
Okay.
And she's giving the super serious talk about this fucking book. And she goes, it's about this kid who has Aspergers. I fucking lost it, dude. I was in the front row. You, fucking Irwin, I don't even know who else. We're sitting a few seats down from me. And I remember I welled up with tears. I was wheezing because I was trying to restrain my fucking laugh so bad. I'm talking full-blown lost the fucking plot, dude. And I cried. It cried in the front row to this sweet old woman's face as she's trying to still give the talk about the book. And I was never a student that acted out or did anything like that to anybody. And I cried. I cried laughing in front of her. And I remember fucking Miss Dicker Deutsch. You remember her?
Yeah.
She was literally shaped like a bowling ball.
Yep.
Yeah. She was so mad. She was so disappointed in me. I got a serious talk about that.
She pulled you aside, huh?
Oh. She's like, one, it's not funny to laugh about people with disabilities. And I was like, oh, don't turn this into this. This has nothing to do with me laughing at people with disabilities. I go, maybe unfortunately we shouldn't have named one of our disabilities Aspergers.
Yeah. It's a bad name. I'm not going to lie.
Give me a fucking break. Whoever named that was just they knew what was going to happen.
When they published it in medical journals, the guy who like figured out what it was, somebody should have pulled him aside, a colleague, be like, "Hey man, you know, you wanna grab some bench on this one? I mean, I get it. You did the work. You figured it out, but
we could have named it so many other things, but we settled on Aspergers."
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even feel bad that I laughed.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous it's just two of the arguably the funniest words in the English language put together.
I don't even feel bad.
Yeah. I know it's not spelled that way, but
right.
But that's
how
what
it's pronounced.
Yeah.
I'm done, dude. I don't feel bad, but that happened.
Yeah.
It was a low point.
You know what? I'm with you on that. Just you shouldn't feel bad at all.
That was easily top 5 hardest times I ever laughed in my life. And I was laughing so hard thinking that you guys were also going to laugh that hard, but you didn't. You guys held it together, and that made it that much worse. Because I couldn't stop. Because you know when you start laughing so hard about something, and you're like, oh, everyone's going to fucking laugh at this, and they're not, and you find it that much funnier. And I was just like, fuck me. This is over. This is a train wreck.
And you were sitting in the front, right?
Dead front middle. This lady was looking me in the eyes.
Oh my God.
Just being like, why? I'm trying to give a serious fucking talk right now. Why?
I remember this.
And I couldn't stop, dude.
Did you get looks? Do you know if anybody...
Oh, dude.
Were you embarrassed?
Oh, it just all was playing into one at that point, dude. I couldn't stop laughing because of you guys weren't laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because people around me were getting so uncomfortable I was laughing. It all just kept piling up, and I kept fucking laughing because of it, dude.
What kind of laugh was it?
I was in a full fucking heap, dude. Like, my abs were as defined as they could be because I was wheezing. I couldn't get air in, dude. I was just in full constriction, dude, of laugh. Like, like crying. I was like, what? I couldn't stop, dude. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Oh, my God.
So that happened.
And those are the memories we're left with, you know?
I don't remember a whole lot of good from South Elgin High School. That's all I'm going to say.
I remember a lot of wigs being on the floor after fights. A lot of weaves.
M80 in the ceiling tile. Fire alarms pulled.
Garbage can fires.
A lot of lockdowns.
Getting the fire alarm pulled right after the teacher goes, or the principal goes on the gives the morning announcements, tells nobody to pull the fire alarm because it's April Fool's Day. 5 seconds later, the fire alarm gets pulled.
What a fuck you, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, the kid that did it, massive nuts.
Right.
Big Nut Gang. He should have honestly just started his own gang after that called Big Nut Gang.
That was the Thug Life meme before the Thug Life meme existed.
It was 100%. And I remember watching that kid get dragged through the hallway in cuffs.
Oh, you saw? They caught the kid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you remember we went on lockdown for like 4.5 hours?
How did they catch him?
I don't remember.
How the fuck did they catch him?
Yeah. What a fucking time, dude.
Who was the kid?
I don't know.
Some random kid?
Some Hispanic boy.
A Hispanic fellow.
A Hispanic fellow. He pulled the fire alarm.
What about the kid that...
Your jokes are very good.
That was in school for one day, and then he threatened to shoot up the school after he got kicked out.
Oh, that was the kid? No, that was the same kid I think that took his dick out in class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anybody who doesn't know, South Elgin High School, absolute shambly shit show. It was a new high school, relatively new. I think we were only like the third class in it.
I think it
third incoming class, right?
Started in like 2009 or 2008.
Yeah, it was like a year or two before we went into it. And yeah, it was a nightmare. They built this brand new high school, thought it would be a good idea to grab kids from Elgin, South Elgin, Bartlett, a little bit Streamwood, Wayne, just massive demographic influxes. And Nice, dude. Dog's putting her ass right on the fucking mic.
She's really dominating me.
Yeah.
She's really showing me who's boss.
Yeah, dude, you're losing. But anyways, so our school is shambly, and it was an absolute nightmare, to say the least. Everything we've said is true that happened, and this is amazing, by the way. My dog is part Billy Goat, so I'm just going to let it ride, dude. I'm not stopping. What else were we going to say about high school? South Elgin. It was a wreck.
I didn't learn anything.
Yeah, it put me way behind the eight ball going into college. I pretty much had to do all my learning on the fly in college that I should have learned in high school.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Do you remember the Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah, is that a squared plus b squared equals c squared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use that like this week?
No, I actually haven't used that ever since the class I was in. You know why?
Why is that?
Because nobody in their fucking right mind is walking around computing triangle length in their head.
Yeah.
And
That's
if you
true.
are, you got bigger fish to fry, my friend.
At some point, you just realize you're average when it comes to academics. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was in AP US history or whatever, and the amount of reading that was required for that class and all this shit and all the other work that I had on top of that. I remember I would go home every day. I'm like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be able to do all this. I'm gonna succeed. And I would just sit in my room at my desk for hours doing the homework, and I just went crazy.
Good for you, dude. I
I
never
just-
did. That was English? AP English?
No, AP US history.
Oh, U.S. history. Yeah, dude. I cheated my way right through that class.
Yeah, I actually tried putting the work for it. Like I tried
Nah.
doing the work, and I'm like I can't do it.
Thank God the teacher at the time was a big soccer fan. The only reason I got through.
Oh really?
Yeah, he coached
Who's
at a
it?
different high school.
Mr. Allen?
Yeah, he was the man.
Were we in the same class?
I think so. Krasinowski was in our class and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't even end up taking the dumb test.
Same. That was the dumbest thing I ever did, was even participate
I think I got a
in that
C
class
in that
for
class,
no reason.
or a
Same.
B minus.
I got
or
a pity
something.
C. That's what I call it. It was a pity C. Didn't even deserve it.
You just realize you're like I'm not that person.
Mm-mm.
I'm not.
I was never made out for academia. Oh, Jesus.
Like
Yeah.
I excel at certain things, but it's like you just realize where you're at. You know,
Mhm.
you realize
Yeah.
what you like and what you don't like. And I wish the schools would kind of be geared more towards your strengths instead of kind of just trying to make you good at everything.
Mhm. It's very cookie cutter in high school.
Yeah.
That's life, though. So I'm out of there. Never looking back. College wasn't much better for me as far as like putting a lot forward. There were certain things that I got really into that I learned a lot of that I'm grateful for, but like the other 90% was fluff.
Really?
Yeah. So it makes a lot of people mad when I tell them that.
Did you enjoy any of the classes in college?
Yeah. I loved graphic design. Like all my graphic design courses, loved them.
You actually use that like you actually do stuff like now with graphic design,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So that stuff interested me, but the other stuff,
Dude,
Nah.
I was gonna go to Columbia for what we're doing right now.
podcast,
Audio
like, yeah.
engineering. I was about to drop almost $100,000 to learn this
Mhm.
that I figured out on YouTube and just my like messing around.
Godspeed, dude. Good choice.
I was just like, my dad took me. I remember to the orientation. He's like, "Is there a market for this? Like,
Right.
are you gonna get a job?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be fine."
Now look, yeah.
And then I actually got the acceptance letter and like how much it was gonna cost. And I'm like, something just clicked in me where I was like, hold on a second, that's a lot of money.
Hold the phone. That's
That-
6 figures.
That's a lot of money. So I just made the split-second decision not to do that. And
hey, it all worked out.
it did. And then I majored in English, which was just as useless. And now I sell insurance, which I like. I like selling insurance. I make a pretty good living.
See, there you go.
But shit, I would be in so much more debt if I went to Columbia.
Debt's tight, dude. Let me tell you that. I left college with a lot of debt.
Really?
Dog, get away from there. Hey. Fucking putting your snoot all on the camera. This dog's a real pain in the keister sometimes, I'll tell you that.
She was fine.
She
for
was
like
so
the whole
good
thing.
for 40-something minutes, and now...
And then she's like, let me fuck with these guys a little bit.
Fuck their podcast. I'm going to turn you into one more of these hats if you keep it up. I'm going to have 2 nice furry hats. That's a threat.
She's going to flip the table.
I know. She's a unit, dude.
She is.
She's chunky. She's like 80 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, she's totally overweight. But we can't run her that much because she don't run.
She don't run that well.
She don't run good. Crazy.
Is this as big as she's going to get?
Hopefully. But if she carries on with her lifestyle, this is on her at this point. She's going to keep beefing up a little bit. She's a beefcake.
She's a little thickums.
She's a beefcake, dude. She's like a bowl of oatmeal. She thick. Yeah. Crazy, man. Besides that, I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Current events, anything crazy happening?
Impeachment. 2019.
I was about to say, I know that is going on, but I know nothing about it because I don't give a flying fuck about politics.
Me neither, brah.
I could give a tough titty if he got impeached and a clown took office. I don't care. I really don't care. None of it matters to me.
A fucking rodeo clown?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rodeo Randy.
You know,
he could take office.
You know, there's somebody out there going, he is a rodeo clown.
Yeah. You know, without a doubt. Seems that we already have a clown in office. And all I have to say to you... No, go.
No, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say to people that care that much about politics is...
That kind of goes along with what I was going to say. When I hear people talk about politics, it's like hearing somebody talk about like Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering. Like, shut up, you dork. You sound like a dork.
Oh.
No, but the trade tariffs. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But China's a powerhouse. Who gives a fuck, dude? Whatever.
I was listening to George Carlin, the comedian. He just made a great point about how people like to say you don't have a right to complain if you don't vote. But he kind of turned it around. He was like, because I don't vote, I do have the right to complain because you're the one that elected the person into office that's fucking everything up. You don't have the right to
This
complain.
is my simplest sum up to people that are butthurt about politics right now in the U.S. Politics were so shitty that this managed to happen. People were so sick of traditional politics that they thought this was a better route. So if you hate this route, just know the trend will continue, promise you, if you don't figure out a way to get people interested in genuine politics.
Right.
Politics, okay, listen, other politics, yeah, less controversial, blah, blah, blah. All shithouse, though, because people were just getting pissed off about the murky bullshit that happens in politics.
Yeah.
So then give us somebody else that's not your cookie-cutter politician bullshit that isn't Trump, then, if you don't like him.
Yeah.
Simple as that. That's my rant. I'm done. I won't go any deeper into it because I don't care.
Yeah.
I won't give it the time.
Yeah. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Even talking about it for that brief amount, it's like...
It hurt you, didn't it? It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, dude, we're almost at an hour already. Just cruising.
Yeah.
Cruising. I don't know what else is going on, honestly. I'm very out of tune with much of the real world.
I try reading that news app on my phone every morning, but I just read dumb shit.
Yeah. News isn't news anymore either. News is fluffy bullshit, that clickbait nonsense.
It really goes to show you how these news outlets are like, nobody's reading our stuff anymore. We have to make stupid titles so people read it.
You know what my dad gets really mad about?
What?
Everything is breaking news. And it chaps his ass. He goes, you remember when breaking news used to be like some crazy shit? And he'll like give an example.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, and now there's like a big storm coming and it's breaking news. It's true though. Everything is breaking news.
I think the news networks are so scared because nobody's watching them or reading their stuff anymore that they need to create this urgency that it isn't real, you know?
Yeah. I agree 100%.
Which I kind of like, you know? Because fuck them. Because they all play into politics. They all have an agenda.
Yeah.
I sound like an elementary school kid talking about this stuff because I just don't know.
I think politics sometimes are pretty neat.
I know nothing about politics.
Like this and that. I don't know anything, dude. I don't care.
I just know I don't care.
Oh, this dog is going to yank this cord. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Drop the cord. You'll get killed. You'll get turned into a fur coat. But yeah, so.
Politics.
Politics are sweet. Politics are thick. I really don't know what else to say. Politics have fried my brain just now, even thinking about it. Oh, that's nice. Some puppy love, dude. Some puppy love. Some viewers are going to play that clip back a lot.
Of what?
That dog lick right there. Oh God. Hey.
Say something.
Hey.
Say something.
Leave us alone. Dude, she's a lap dog. She thinks she fits everywhere. She doesn't. Look at this fat ass on this futon, dude.
It smells good.
Oh, I got another good one. This is what we because we make fun of our.
What is that? Herbal essence?
We make fun of our dog's chubby demeanor.
She's sitting on me.
Yeah. So we've recently, my mom refers to our dog's ass as a badonk. Classic. My dad, for yeah, she has something to say, dude. She's gonna lick it. My dad, for probably 3 weeks straight, was trying to say badonk, but kept saying padunk. Almost like podunk, but just padunk. Which to me is just off.
She just padunked the microphone.
Yeah, she padunked it with her fucking head.
What a lug head.
She's not the brightest, we'll put it that way.
She's got like a nice little horn right here.
Yeah, she got all these dogs have this fucking knob on their head back here. So yeah, dude. On that note, I think it's done. I think today's episode is over, and it's not even our choice. It's the dog's choice.
I like that guy's hair.
I wish we could show everybody Lamar Jackson's hair, but he's the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens. So if you don't know, just go look it up.
Oh, I thought that was Travis Scott.
That's poor from you, not Travis Scott. All right. You knew damn well that was.
Open up that window.
Oh fuck, man. Good old Travie.
I love Travis Scott. He's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, he's up there. He's talented.
Would you say he's the biggest rapper right now?
Not right now. I say he was not long ago.
Who's bigger?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh well, God. I mean, I got karate chopped. My headphones just got karate chopped. But I would say that now, I don't know. The baby's fucking huge. He features on everything. Trying to think what else. Dude, this is what I imagine having a child is kind of like you're trying to do something serious and it's just getting fucked up because your kid's in the way.
It's a fat kid.
Yeah, except it is like a child, dude. It can't really speak yet. It's just pants and eats stuff that it shouldn't. It's like, stop.
It's just an asshole in general.
Yeah, just an inconsiderate asshole.
You're the mother asshole.
You mother asshole. Quit it. But yeah. Yeah, on that note, dude, I'm ready to wrap it up. You got anything else you want to leave them with? Any words of wisdom?
Nah, I just kind of want to go back to what we talked about in the beginning. Our competition.
Yeah, competition is here, guys.
Make sure _ Fetter, Fetter. Send him a picture of a dead animal or your ass cheeks, and you'll be officially in the running as long as you DM us a picture.
Yep, any of the 3 accounts. We'll jot them all down.
My account, standing _ape. And then what's your handle?
The G.O.A.T. Kozelik.
The G.O.A.T. Kozelik. And then our official The G.O.A.T. Podcast Instagram page.
Bang, bang.
Just search it.
Simple as that if you want the dopest prize of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
May or may not be those cleats.
Damn you, dude. Signing off.
Hasta la bye-bye.